Good morning, Valley. Today on Valley Por Vida, we are speaking with our friends over at United Healthcare to learn about how we can make the most out of our benefits for this year. We've got details on a special job fair happening in Harlingen that can get you the next dream career, plus an exclusive sit-down with actress Paula Garces. You know her from the movie Harold and Kumar, and now she's got a new project to tell us all about. There is so much going on, so don't go anywhere. Valley Por Vida starts right now. Hi there, and thanks again for joining us this morning. I'm your host, Danielle Banda. Well, whether you switched to a new health plan during the open enrollment last year or you opted to stick with the plan that you had, for most Americans, the beginning of the year means the start of new year of benefits. It's also a great time to better understand your coverage to help you get the most out of your plan and improve your health and perhaps even save money in the year ahead. Joining us today is Dave Millick, CEO of United Healthcare of Texas and Oklahoma, to offer suggestions on how we can get the most out of our healthcare benefits for this year. Take a look.
Your employee benefits, insurance in general, can be very confusing. You know, we have almost our own vocabulary that we use. And so, really individuals getting to understand just basic terms. What's a copay? What's coinsurance? What's a deductible? What does out-of-pocket maximum really mean in layman's terms? And there's a website called justplainclear.com where folks can go to better understand what are common healthcare and health insurance terms, and really helps people to better understand and get the most out of their employee benefit plan that they have made available to them through their employer, or even if they're buying insurance on their own. Telehealth or virtual medicine is something that during the pandemic has really grown in terms of utilization. Some health professionals are seeing 50 to over 150 more patients visits through a virtual type of environment. The reality is, especially during the pandemic, a lot of us were at home. We were working at home. Our kids were home from school, and so that ability to be able to see not only a physician but your family physician, your normal family physician via telehealth or virtually, was really important, especially for individuals who have a chronic disease and didn't feel comfortable going into their physician's office. Also, too, it's a great way to save money. Most benefit plans offer those virtual interactions at a lower copay and certainly at a lower cost than maybe what you might experience if you were doing an in-person visit. Again, I would tell you, everybody needs to check their benefit plan to see what are made to them. We have programs. One is an emotional support app called Sendvello. We also have something called Able To, that's an 8-week virtual therapy program that's really designed to help people with eating disorders. But there are many behavioral health opportunities. I would tell you that back to virtual health, one of the big types of service that we saw during the pandemic in terms of virtual health and why people were utilizing it was to be able to interact with a behavioral health professional. So again, a lot of opportunities to use technology to be able to engage when maybe we can't get out and go see somebody face to face.
Now, feel free to check your current plan benefits to see what's covered for behavioral health services. And of course, if you'd like more information, then you can log on to uhc.com. All right, well, Sylvan Learning Rio Grande Valley has over 40 years of experience and is excited to provide personal education to students K through 12. They love to inspire kids to succeed in school and in life, and they understand that this can be kind of difficult to do amid a pandemic, especially when virtual learning has just taken over. Luckily, they've got some tips and tools for parents to keep in mind when it comes to families helping navigate students through the world of digital learning, and we spoke with their team to learn more. Check it out.
Hi everybody, I'm Fred Sandoval and I'm the owner of Sylvan Learning Centers here in the Rio Grande Valley. We're coming to you today to talk a little bit about education and what's going on or actually we're still in the pandemic, what we have to offer and what some advice we may have for parents and students out there that may be struggling with educational issues and everything that we've all had to deal with last year. I've got a couple of kids in school as well, so I feel your pain. We understand what everybody's been having to deal with, and I think we have a lot of opportunities at Sylvan. We're here to help. More than anything, I think that's what the message today is. Reach out to your teachers, reach out to your administrators. I think if the pandemic has taught us anything, it's the value of communication and what we can get from that, even if it is virtual, over Zoom or some other platform. And I think parents are well aware now of what teachers have to deal with on a daily basis with, teaching our kids, and we're here to help. I think we've got a great opportunity to reach out to parents and give them, some of our solutions to some of what they're dealing with and mostly what their students are dealing with and children. It's been a tough year. I think everybody had a big transition with how education was done, and we've got some solutions for you here at Sylvan. We have three sites here in the Rio Grande Valley. We've got one here in McAllen on Dove. We've got one in Harlingen on Ed Carey, and we've got a new center opening up brand new in Brownsville on Pablo.
Sylvan RGV helps families through every stage of the academic journey so feel free to visit their website if you'd like more information. Well, it is time now to take a commercial break, and then we've got to look at your local weather updates, but stay tuned because Valley Pura Vida will be back. And we've got an exclusive sit-down, as promised, with actress Paula Garces of The World of Aluna. You know her as Maria from Harold and Kumar, plus so many other projects, and now she's the comic's first female Latina superhero to video games. We've got those details plus so much more coming up.